you mentioned investors are going to have to be more selective,
Yes.
given how far the market has already run in finding those growth opportunities. What should they be selecting?
Yeah, I've always followed the golden rule in investing, and that's to follow the money. In this case, it's to follow the spending. Where is all the major spending taking place right now? Well, it's in AI infrastructure, and it's in aerospace and defense. So if you look at the sectors that benefit from all that spending, it's information technology, it's industrials, and it's utilities. So I'll just dive into those three areas. I'll start with information technology. Taiwan Semiconductor is a name that we really like and hold at Smart Trust. Why? Well, you might be surprised to know that Nvidia, the largest chip seller in the world, doesn't make their own chips. Taiwan Semiconductor does, the largest dedicated chip foundry in the world with nearly a 60% market share. And now they're helping Nvidia to onsource and build their chips in the US based upon Taiwan Semiconductor's plant in Phoenix, Arizona. They pay a good dividend and they're trading at reasonable valuations. Of course, I still like Nvidia. I'm a big hold on Nvidia right now. I don't think they're going away, and they're going to stay as the hub of the AI ecosystem. Industrials, well, there's two ways you can play industrials. One, through the cooling solutions that all of these data centers need, whether it's avertive, or how about all the additional construction of data centers that's taking place across the country? I just came back from a business trip in Houston, Texas last week. They're building data centers everywhere across the state of Texas. And who benefits from that? A company like AECOM, who's one of the leading providers of engineering, design, and construction of warehouses and data centers. And don't forget, as you look at industrial names, you also have to look at aerospace and defense, because that falls in the industrial sector. We just learned a couple weeks ago, Carolyn, that NATO countries have committed to spend up to 3% of their, 5% of their GDPs on defense spending by the next 10 years. Who's going to benefit from that? Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, RTX corporations, but some of the smaller cap names too, like Kratos Defense, which is building all this drone technology to be used in military warfare. So the opportunities are still out there.
And utilities, just quickly, your
opportunities
there?
My favorite sector right there. So that's a nice pairing with the AI ecosystem, because we need to supply the power to keep the AI revolution going. But our country's grid is maxed right now, so we need to explore natural gas, nuclear, and other geothermal and alternative energy solutions. A couple names I like in that space. If you look at the natural gas side, NiSource, one of the largest distributors of natural gas in our country, a multi-utility play with a dividend yield of about 2.7%. But if you want to go nuclear right now, look at Constellation Energy. They partnered with Microsoft to open 3 Mile Island not so long ago to power their data centers. So those are two good utility names. They both pay dividends, both trading at reasonable valuations. They hold it well in the face of volatility, and now they become a backdoor play into the AI revolution.